Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out.
Okay.
Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
The A-10 is a perfectly acceptable aircraft for this mission because of the emphasis on ground attack. And this first bit is really nice to do in an aircraft that can fly really, really, really slow to kind of maneuver around, maybe give you a couple seconds to look at the spotlights. I nearly blew it at the end. I was very close to the current ceiling.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it. Stay out of their sight.
The Eurofighter performed
Strider, Dazzler's one.
fairly
Our
well,
current team advantage is yours.
this mission.
Catch them off guard. We can secure the
quite
LZ
nicely.
quickly.
I was a little worried. It was a little.
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
This part of
Everyone
the
here's already signed their release.
it
That ain't funny.
It handled nicely.
Never was good at jokes. Okay.
Stable. It wasn't.
Understood.
It doesn't feel like it's prone to overbanking. It's a pretty solid aircraft. Something to remember here is if you fly smart and you're doing like I'm trying to do, like 90-degree bank turns, your rudder is now your elevator. So if you pitch hard to the left,
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2.
roll hard to
The
the
valley's
left.
about to get narrower. Be careful.
In this case, we're rolling right. You pitch right to keep the nose down so that you're not busting through your altitude limits. Here, rolling left, use a little bit
When
of,
can we take on the final
rudder
mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
not busting through your altitude.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. And the best thing about Strider Squadron is that our leader keeps his mouth shut.
The other thing I would recommend, you might have noticed when you do this partway through the mission, is change your radar to the one that shows the topography, so that at a glance you have a vague idea of where you're supposed to be heading, because it was this point in the mission where you could either go left or right, I believe. Don't want to have to do that, going the wrong way, and then try to turn your plane around in that big valley. Yeah. Also, it'll give you an idea of what you need to fly. Now, the Eurofighter Typhoon has the same secondary weapons as the, not the exact same, but has the 8 anti-ground missiles like the F-35, which I found to be very interesting.
Watch your speed.
Both these aircraft are kind of like the standard, I suppose, would be a good way to look at it. I'm not a huge fan of the F-35. It's just...
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base.
If you
Closing
hear
radio
stuff online,
silence.
it's absolutely
We won't
plagued
be
with
able to talk
problems.
again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude.
But
There are
that
plenty of dark
aside,
spots that can sneak up on you.
I thought it was basically just like a crappier looking and a crappier performing version of the F-22. And that's a somewhat true statement. Single engine. I suspect that has something to do with the vertical takeoff and landing capabilities. Probably more difficult to do on a multi-engine aircraft. But seeing as like the Eurofighter and the F-35 are supposed to be for like the NATO and I guess probably just NATO allies, the standard of aircraft of the old World War II allies group, it kind of makes sense that they're both coming out at the same time, or entering. I should say they're both entering service at about the same time. They're both using the same weapons. This is where I nearly fucked up the mission. so they're gonna have the same weapons, and they're both marketed as multiple.
You just passed through waypoint
fighters.
4.
So
Radio
they
silence has been
have-
lifted. You're almost at the base.
So yeah, multi-role fighters
made
they
it.
can do
That was
air,
quite the
air,
roller
air,
coaster
ground
ride.
stuff.
Acquired.
But
Visual
craft
confirmation on
with
the
their
airbase.
dedicated,
Reach
like,
destination.
ground weapons are better.
Commence
That
the
being
attack.
said,
It's time for the
I
wake-up
really
call.
like these.
The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
That would be a crazy.
Locked on. This one's a goner.
I want to use my whistle sparingly because at this point in the game, it's not really much of a slugfest
Enemies
like
are
previous
attacking!
missions.
The hell did they come from?
Immelman, so
They
far.
took out our leader's bird! Hurry or they'll roast us on the ground! I'm thinking
But like, there's a lot of ground targets.
Fire
a lot
up the
of places
searchlights!
to
I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Yes, they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
That was the first careless missile hit I
That's
took.
the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out.
And
This is Nationalist 1. Arrived at the
helicopters.
Landing down.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Got a
These
on time.
can take
Bates
a
is free.
whole lot of
Your
fun.
jokes haven't gotten any better.
But yeah, at this point in the campaign, or at this point in the mission,
Behind you. Look out!
fly around and shoot ground
Okay, that
targets.
takes care of all the SAM sites.
And wait until you hear them holler for needing ground support. Go near the
Broadcaster.
allied
Hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
helicopters.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them?
That
Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
are in progress. Kind of like Stonehenge. Just clear a path for them.
You're low on special weapons. Strider 1, missile launched.
Pursuing enemy.
Second rule of engagement that I have.
We need to
followed
immediately destroy anything that'll jeopardize the landing.
So that never flee. Turning your tail
Missile
towards
inbound,
someone trying to
evade!
shoot you is just giving them an easier shot.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Who's the friendly?
The timing couldn't be worse. This puts our delivery staff in danger.
Locked on.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Nationalist 1. Landing down.
Until you're close before you start shooting.
Trust your
Otherwise,
allies and keep moving. Space is ours for the taking.
Kind of hard to do when someone is using.
Wait the bait, Commander! What are you waiting for? Evading enemy missile!
Keep an eye on
Engage the enemy
at all times.
reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
It's all right. Those two OGS big shots will take care of them for us.
All enemy fighters down.
I feel their pain, I really do. But this is war.
Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, that attack just took out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. You have our thanks.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy
I
losses.
really like how this
This
plane
wasn't a
bangs.
surprise attack.
It does. It handles very nicely.
Locked on bandit.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the
Rule
reinforcements
of
they called
engagement
in.
number 6. Point your plane at
Confirmed
danger.
at least one leader.
Surprised by an
One
enemy,
with the
don't
3
run.
scratches. They're
Attack.
after you, Strider 1. Missile closing.
If they dive at you, climb at them.
I'm on it back.
Rule 5 of engagement.
Emergency!
Fine.
See the enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us!
Strider 1,
Can't
ready
do
on your
anything
tail.
about their air power. We need support.
Break! Missile, break! Attack this. Ambush, stay calm. Reform the ranks. Broadcaster, requesting close air support.
Rule 8. Choose your targets carefully.
Strider squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
Pioneered.
2 remaining.
First reward.
This is 2-2. We're stuck. We won't be able to capture the base at this rate.
Keep your
Good
heads
friends
down.
with the
Three
German
strikes
pilot.
will take care of the enemy.
Last name was Emmett. No question on your back. Is famous for.
Target hit.
These are called the
Locked on
Guncam.
bandit.
Well,
I don't know what these guys have to accomplish, but happy to have them.
and the Black Death.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
So they work. And according to Wikipedia, modern rules.
Come on, dodge that missile.
Are broad.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Fox 2. They're after you, Strider 1.
I have nothing really interesting to say about this mission. I took the
Enemy missiles losing. Breaking.
shots.
That's it. We take out those
The A-10 works well because you fly low, slow, and it just pounds
Missile hit.
around.
One last enemy fighter.
All you gotta do is loiter around, blow up ground forces to show up to
Target's
take
destruction
away from your
confirmed.
allies.
That air support was right on the money.
In between that, go cancel some of the fighters come
Okay, start running on the count of 3.
and
I get to finally
when you
send my
hear
boys in
them say running on the count of three, they're both
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer.
I'm not saying any more
Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them.
So just fly around and, don't get me.
Contact! 2 o'clock! Go!
The hardest
Go!
part of this mission is flying through the valley. This part of the mission is just kind of a fun, you're overpowered.
Tear down that barricade.
It's just supposed to be this is the tree. And that fucking bullshit valley is just kicking ass.
How'd it go?
This thing maintains altitude very well in bank turn.
This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Looks like it has
Glad the
less
pizza was
vector.
on time.
So this thing might
Roger that,
be
Basilisk 1.
used
Mission
as
accomplished.
small maneuvers.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international...
Excellent work on the night raid. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation,